Breaking news we're getting from the PA Newswire that there's been reports of an explosion outside Liverpool Street Station.
There was a large bang, and I remember seeing a flash, an orange flash, and then the train ground to a halt.
There were a lot of screaming, people praying. I thought, well, this is it. This is where it all ends. I can remember thinking at the time, this is where it all ends, George. You're not going to get out of this. I look back on it that somebody was looking out for me that day, because as it turned out, as I found out later, I was literally 3 or 4 feet away from the bomber, and there were bodies all around me.
I was in the bomb carriage about 2/3 of the way along. I spent some time wandering around inside the carriage, a bit confused, looking at things. I saw some very injured people and people who I now realise had died or were about to die, so it was a very difficult
There was a wonderful support with other people of sharing tissues and water and talking to other people, but I think we all were hiding how scared we were.
I do think that the person who stepped on the train at King's Cross is not the same person who climbed out of the wreckage at Edgware Road. The aftermath is deadly. It's almost that what happens at the time, you're numbed at the time, but when that numbness wears off, you get the horror of it comes back.
Any noise startles and I scream. It's from just going ugh to actually screaming out loud.
Maybe for 2-3 years afterwards, I'd sometimes get off a train before my stop because I felt very nervous about being in a crowded carriage, or if I saw someone that I felt uncomfortable about being around. Ironically, people who might even look like myself. I don't carry a bag on the tube because I don't want people to be looking at me in the way I might be looking at some other people.
It's really lovely. There were lots of people who I was bombed with who came to my wedding and who are now celebrating the birth of my baby with me. So there have been some really good things.